Hey there folks, John here with Through My Lens, and today I'm coming to you with another knife-related video. Today I'm going to be doing a disassembly and maintenance video on this Koenig Arius in carbon fiber. It's a Gen 4, and you will find a review and an unboxing on this particular knife here on the Through My Lens YouTube channel. And I figured since I've had it about 6 months now, and it gets carried pretty often in my rotation, at least once or twice a week, sometimes more, I figure it's probably ready to be cleaned. It's probably got some lint around the pivot and so forth. Probably needs a lube replacement. So now would be just a good time to do a cleaning and lubrication on it. I'm also going to be using it as an opportunity to try out this Journey Tool Company Touros bit driver. It's a custom bit driver, extremely high end. There is an unboxing of this bit driver here on the channel, and I will use my experience during this maintenance that I'm doing on the Arius to kind of help shape the review that I'm going to do on the Journey Tool Company Touros. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this knife. The Koenig Arius is probably the easiest knife in my collection to disassemble because you really only need to use one bit, the T8 Torx bit that I have in the bit driver right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing the disassembly. And the only thing I want to be careful of is because the screws are anodized, I want to try to get the bit in to the screw as cleanly as possible to avoid scratching the anodization. But that's not very difficult. And the way the knife is designed, you really only need to take out the screws on one side. I mean, to do a really thorough, complete disassembly, you could take them out on both sides, but it's really not necessary. Okay, and just like that, I have removed 3 of the screws, the pivot screw and 2 of the handle screws that go toward the bottom. Try to pop off the, there we go. Yeah, there's quite a bit of gunk . Here you can see the lightning cuts, the millwork that is in the titanium side of the Koenig Arius. This is a little dirty, it's not too bad, but where you will see quite a bit of gunk is around the pivot where the blade is. That's just not, that's not great. So I'll go ahead and remove the blade. There we go. Here is that. And I guess I'll go ahead and start with grabbing one of my RainStore.net lens cleaning towelettes here that I use quite often for all kinds of cleaning tasks. They're a little larger, a little bigger than a normal. Go. I guess I should say your average alcohol swab. Be the detail. Yep. All right, and it looked worse than it was. Cleans off very easily. This this one was a little dry. I'm going to go ahead and grab another one. Get a little bit moister one, I hope. All right. Again, just cleaning the essentials here. Such a great knife. Again, probably my favorite knife in my collection because it just checks so many boxes for me. Just love the Koenig Arius and this particular version of the Koenig Arius. Have it on pretty good authority that there's going to be a drop after Blade Show. Unfortunately, I can't make it to Blade Show this year. As fans of Through My Lens probably are aware, I am a competitive shooter, and I have a match. I think Blade Show is happening the same weekend as the Michigan State Steel Challenge Championship, and I don't want to miss that. I am actually registered to shoot in a couple different divisions in that match. So unfortunately I won't be able to go to Blade Show this year, but I think I'm going to make sure that no matter what, I'm able to attend Blade Show next year. Let's go ahead and use a cotton swab here. Or not a cotton swab, a Q-tip. Much better. Much better. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Just pop out the back side. I guess that's actually the front side of the pivot, presentation side. And I'll probably go ahead and use a standard alcohol swab for the bearings here. And these are the bearings that are Koenig bearings that are stock with the knife. I'll just kind of clean these off here. A lot of people have been asking about replacing the stock bearings with skiff bearings. Don't know why you would want to do that, because these are again especially made, they're ordered by Koenig, they're made to his specifications for the Arius. They are ceramic bearings. I know Skiff has quite a name and reputation. But ceramic bearings are ceramic bearings. And if you use other ceramic bearings other than the ones that come with the knife, you do risk avoiding the warranty. Koenig's posted about that in the Koenig Knives Facebook group. So again, I don't recommend doing that. Not in the least. Let's see. Just love this knife. You can see there are also lightning cuts, no work done on the carbon fiber scale. A little bit different than what we see on the titanium presentation side. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the pivot back in. You want to make sure you get lined up correctly because there's a flat side that goes in a specific way. There we go. And I will put, before I do that, I will put a little bit of the regular KPL product. That is my lubrication of choice. I'll put it on this side where the bearings rest. And again, as I've said before in other videos, use this sparingly. I'm bad to over lubricate. I'm trying to get better about that. Oh, let's see. How do I want to do this? Go ahead and put the knife blade back in. Let's see. A little bit more lubrication on this side of the bearings. What I also like to do is try to get a little lubrication on the pivot barrel itself. Just go ahead and rub that around a little bit. All right. Put the blade back on. More lubrication on the titanium side. Replace the bearings. So thankful they are captured. Makes things so much easier and quicker. And we will go ahead and put this guy right in here like so, or at least attempt to. We'll pull that out here. That'll probably be a better idea. It's fine. Okay, I'll try to replace the pivot first. So far, no complaints using the Turos here as a bit driver. Functions very, very well. And I'll go ahead and use some of my Loctite stick here. I'm going to use it on the pivot. I probably should. There we go. There we are. Ooh, way too much. Wipe off the excess there. And repeat with this guy. There we go, that's a more reasonable amount. See if I can wipe off some excess here. Okay, let me use my microfiber cloth here just to wipe some stuff off. Yeah, it looks like we are pretty well centered. It's a good sign. Flips very nicely. Go ahead and wipe some excess gunk off the blade. Well, there you go. I think that's all that I need to do here. Again, real simple, real quick and easy. Fall shut. Not a guillotine fall shut to be sure, which I appreciate, but so nice. So very nice. Well, there you have it. There is my disassembly and maintenance on the Koenig Arius. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care. God bless. We'll see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed this production from the Through My Lens YouTube channel. If you did, please click on the like button and do share the video on social media. If you'd like to see more content like it, please do subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and do check out Through My Lens at www.throughmylens.org.